YouTube. This is HO.S Model Loading for the first time in a long time. Tonight we will be weathering the underside of this wagon van. If interested, please leave in the comment section um, if you'd like to join. I cannot provide music or anything for this right now until I get the others to join. So for now, you can all have the relaxing compensation and time of just seeing these fish tank in the background. Enjoy while you can. We will start off by using a silver paint to brighten out the brake rigging on the bottom of the chassis. I recommend that you use smaller brushes because they're just easier to work with. Hello, Katie. I am taking over the Steer Boy stream for the night. If you are interested in joining, I will send you the link if you so want, and then you can send the link to the others. Would that work? You want to make sure that your brush tip is clean and just use the tip of the brush. You want to make sure your paint has also been shaken up well before you dip your paintbrush into it. You can wear gloves if you want. I personally don't. It makes it more challenging though. And you also want to give your model a nice coat of sealant, primer, or whatever beforehand, before you start painting, so that it just tends to stay on a little bit better, but I personally don't, because at the end of it, it just kind of gives it a more industrial use look. I'm just going to start painting the underside. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you want to use as little bit of paint as possible. You also just want to smoothen it out. Like so. That is the beginning of what we were doing. I'm just gonna run brush carefully along the framing of brakework. Like so. And you can already see how much of a difference that's going to make in the long run. You can go any direction you so wish with this. I like to keep it on the simpler side of things, because we're going to add a whole bunch of weathering powder onto this later in the process. But just be careful with how much paint you use. If you get too much on the brush, you can just wipe it off a little bit. A little bit of paint goes a long way. Sorry for the brief interruption. You can see just how much better this is beginning to look. Now we're going to do the other side after this brief break. And we're back. Alright, so the next step is we're going to pick out the same detailing on the other side. You don't have to necessarily do what I'm doing, but once it comes to the weathering process of things, it'll make it just stand out that slight bit more and make it that slight bit more enjoying. And you'll make yourself feel a lot better about it when you're done with it in the end. Here we are, just carefully painting again. Same things on the other side. And if you guys want to see more streams like this where I weather personal or clients' products, you can just always just let me know. I probably will. There. See? Look how clean that looks. I myself personally don't have the steadiest hand to do this with. If I'm being honest, I really don't. But what little bits I can still do, I make sure I can keep it as steady as possible. There. Now, we let those parts dry for a couple minutes and begin the weathering process. So, I shall go and grab my fellow associates now, since I hear my Discord notifications going off. And we shall see which one of them joins. So please enjoy this brief break while we go through this intermission. I'll leave the camera on so you can see the fish tank in the background. Alright, we should have Lego Tech coming on here in a minute. It seems we've already been doing this for 10 minutes. A lovely job I've been doing so far. Yes, we just let this sit for a couple minutes and Now, you can enjoy the fish tank in the background in the meantime. I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with all this hair on my head. It gets kind of annoying sometimes when you're muzzling. But now we wait. And we'll pick out smaller details as we go. But now we have to wait. So always make sure that you put the caps back on your paint. Otherwise, turn into these, and they'll harden up, and you'll never be able to use them again. You have to go buy more. Granted, it's pretty cheap, but I like to keep things around as long as I possibly can. Now for the weathering process, you want a stiff bristle brush like this. You want it to be stiff, but not too stiff. You want it to have some play left in itself so that you can still finesse the powders to where you want them to go. And it's still easy to apply. Excuse this brief intermission once again. And we're back. We should have some of my fellow associates joining me momentarily. Tech himself right now.
Hi.
Hello, Tech.
Hi. Since you're got your camera on, why not keep mine on and definitely act?
On tonight's stream, we are painting and weathering a Bachmann van.
And today I have a knife.
Ah, yes, you have joined the club, my brethren.
Fuck, this thing is lagging. The knife club.
You've joined the brethren.
You are a psychopath. We don't go to knives. You gotta have. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. The knife gang, I guess.
Anyways, we are currently waiting for the paint to dry on the wagon chassis, so now we move on to painting the wheels a rusty color. For this, unfortunately,
I'm going to rebuild this into a standard cupola caboose on this stream. Why? I don't know.
For this process, though, we need to add some matte clear to the wheels so that the weathering powder of choice will stick.
Because you are a master at modeling.
Well, I'm just merely enjoying the process right now. I don't know if Katie will join or not, but we will find out.
Oh yeah.
Please make sure, people, that you shake your cans before using.
Yeah.
And because this is a wagon, it doesn't matter.
Hi, Katie. You should
If
DM her the link.
You get paint or anything on the bottoms of the wheels, but if it does make the surface uneven, you should file it or sand it off in whichever way you choose. But because it is simply just a wagon wheel, it does not matter that much. Now we just simply put the cap back on it for now. We open up our weathering powder of choice. You can use whichever one you want, but I just like the Monroe brand. And you just Get a combination of colors, or you can just use one color. Again, it is preference. But I use the light rust and the dark rust. The new fresh rust is a little bit too dark. I mean, it's a little bit too light for me, so I personally don't use it. But I use a combination of the dark rust and the light rust. Again, you can use whichever powders you want to. It's just personal preference. We're gonna get our powders open. You're gonna get some all over your hands. It's typical. It will wash away eventually. It is part of modeling. Just don't get it all over your clothes because that will not come off for a while. So now we get our medium stiffness brush out, and we begin to apply the weathering powder. I like to start off with the darker colors of the contrast, just because it makes it a little bit easier to then give it a little bit of lighter highlights. So you're just going to want to just apply the weathering powder. Doesn't matter which way you do it, how much you do it. Sometimes a little is just enough, but you want to just really work it in there. I'm going to just kind of tap it in there. Just tap it. Now, you can see the difference from this side of the wheel, kind of, and then the untouched side. Now we just keep tapping it in just little by little, making sure to not overdo it. You want to just enjoy the process. If you're not enjoying it, you won't make something that is good.
You won't make something good if you don't enjoy it. It's flat out right simple.
Now, we've added the dark tone. Now we just go back in, and you can mix your color palettes as well. You can mix your brush colors and the dust colors, but weathering powder colors. But now you just kind of go back in there, just touch it up with a little bit of the lighter rust.
There we go.
This part of the car won't be seen that much, but if you do enjoy cars that look good, you're gonna wanna really just get this crap everywhere. Because in reality, these cars were heavily used and never really got cleaned. So things got rusty fairly easily. Now we kind of just go back to the darker color, give it a quick working on just certain spots, because all rust is different.
Yep, some is good.
And you just go back and you add a little bit more of this stuff to make it stick a little bit better, and you go back in for round 2. That is once you can get the lid off these damn things. Anyways, so you just spray from a distance. Just 2 or 3 spritzes will do a trick. And you go right back into it with the weathering powders, because that gives you your best results. And you put the darker rust where you want it, brush off the rest, you go right into the lighter stuff. Because the lighter stuff, it sticks instantly. And just like that, you have 1/2 of an axle done. Now, you put your final clear coat on the one side. Make sure you evenly covered it. It will get all over your hand and any immediate stuff around it. Make sure you have decent open space to do this with. Make sure you have good ventilation. Have a window open if you're doing it inside. But just make sure that you're enjoying the process. Now, once you've put all your powders on and you've sprayed it, you'll realize it gets dull. So you want to make sure you do put enough powder on there to keep it from dulling out completely. You want to make sure you have enough lighter colors on there, but you also still want to keep that color contrast. So you can put as many layers and as many coats on as you want to, but do it how you think it should be done. Again, I'm no master at this. I'm just enjoying the process. So now we just turn it over to the untouched side and we just turn it into this. Again, spray from a distance. 2 or 3, sometimes 4 spritz will get you going pretty damn good. Start out with your darker colors. Just put the darker colors where you want them. Brush off any extra. Then go to your lighter colors. You just want to kind of put the lighter colors everywhere. Make it different on everything. Go back and you put a few more little spritzes on there. This time I used 2 because I just want to get the lighter stuff. Really get it in there. Just a few locations. Because the lighter it is, the newer it is. Again, every rust pattern is random. And you just give it another spritz real quick. Come in here, you give it one last really darker tone of it. Just kind of finish it off. You come back in here and you give it 4 spritzes to finish it off, lock everything in there.
And there you go.
And you've got one axle done.
Do you want me to tell you what happened with you and the group? How everyone now hates you?
Go right ahead.
Yeah, so people are mad that you did that to the server because apparently there were lots of memories in there, which is kind of understandable. But at the same time, the entire argument we were having was also not very understandable.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone hates you now. But I assume you don't really even care at this point.
Oh no. Alright, so we now have one axle done. Now we go back and work on the other one. Start with your darker tone.
And get to your lighter tone. Ew.
Make sure you shake it up every once in a while.
Anything else, with all that being
What the hell is Zanny Trains?
It's some New York company. I don't know. I didn't watch the video. They don't look entertaining to me.
No wonder the video has only like 4,000 views.
I mean, I'm not gonna like disagree with the people that do like them. They definitely have a place somewhere. Just not.
Agreed. It's just that I don't think the channel that they put it on was appropriate for promoting. Yeah, because he's primarily doing Tom Tom. Like, just Tom Tom. Like, nothing but that.
I mean, he does branch off every once in a while. You gotta give him.
Primarily
Okay.
Tom Tom, and I have seen him do other trains as well. Like, what would fit in would be something known. I think his Polar Express, which I still haven't seen,
That
seems to
fit
fit
it.
in. His Hogwarts, his, what was it, Olton Hall, I don't think it fit in very well, but it somewhat fit in.
Yeah.
Maybe when I watch the Zanny Trains video later.
Plus, we've never seen him do a wooden trains review before, really.
Yeah, we have.
Oh,
Remember the Wooden Railway James?
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, he did that once.
Hmm.
Let me try and find it. Did he click the damn video? Yeah, he deleted the video.
Alright, we've now got both of our axles done.
Wow, a computer can wave at your hand and have an arrow go up. Man, that's so, yeah, knowledge, I guess.
Alright, now that we have finished with powders, we put the lids back on them for now. And we actually, I'm not doing powders yet. I'm sorry, do not listen to that last part. It seems as if I'm slowly going insane again, but who cares? You came here for modeling, not to hear me talk about my insaneness.
Shit, I gotta go. Come on.
Our silver painted chassis and the silver painted parts that we put on it. You could have skipped that step if you wanted to. You could have gone straight to the wheels. I don't care. This is what I've done. So now we take this, we spray this. You want to give it a good even coat of dull coat. And I choose dull coat because then you can just pick out what you want highlighted with rust. So much easier. And again, all the rust is different. But just make sure you kind of give everything some surface deterioration. You want to just make sure you get all the shine taken away. Because it's all going to have some guaranteed level of wear and tear. You want to just, you want to make it dull and look used. Like it's, not that it's been like abused, but you just want to make it look well worn. Pick out certain areas if you want, use certain colors, but you just want to really just make it look used. Which is why I'm going light on the powder for the frame. The wheel sets, they wouldn't have really been cared about. The axles, the workers sometimes made sure that they were in check, but for the most part, they were kind of just there. The bearings were checked up and lubricated. That was the most part. Yeah. Now you just seal it in. We're going for a slight weathered look. So, I mean, you can always put, like I said, just a little bit more where you want it. Pick out certain areas. You've got about 30 seconds of working time for this. And then after you've sprayed it, and then you've completed one side of your wagon. When I'm done with this wagon, there will be an Instagram post made about it. So if you don't already, go follow the Instagram account I have. We're on the road to 400 followers before New Year's. Now, kind of just flip it over. We give this other side a nice spray down. And we get to weathering. Just giving it a darker tone first. Again, all the weathering is different because rust sits in plenty of different spaces, gets on plenty of different things and surfaces, but again, just want to give it a nice level of grime. You want to come back, give it a nice little spray down, and come back with a lighter tone. You just want to highlight those key few areas. You want to just make it look used. And then you've got yourself a weathered underframe. Now, unfortunately, I will not be painting this on screen tonight. This was about it. And then we have... Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't been paying attention to the people that were backstage. Oh, that's my fault. I got too caught up in one.
Okay.
But now we have ourselves a nice weathered underframe for our Pokémon van.
I'll be right back. I have to go get my glasses.
But that is all of the weathering you'll be doing tonight. So thank you for joining me. Now you just get to hear the streamer boys and the streamer girls conversations of the night. So, how have we all been doing?
Yeah, fine. Okay. Gorgeous. I finally got around to redoing the Clarabelle. I don't know if you remember how she used to look, but
I vaguely remember. It
yeah,
looks
she
good.
had like
I've
chips
seen your
and
posts.
everything. Yeah, she had like chips and everything.
Yep,
Got the
it
spray paint.
honestly looks a lot better than I thought it would.
There's Clarabelle, and then here. Oh, sure. Annie.
You did a good job with that switcher.
They look a lot better than they used to. I will give myself that.
Oh yeah, that definitely has a much more
Mhm.
series accurate paint color.
Part pieces, yeah, especially that buffer beam. That was a pain.
Oh
And then,
yeah.
and then Thomas just being American, just vibing.
Did you make that, Thomas?
I didn't make it.
He Americanized a Bachmann one.
Mixed Traffic Engine did like like the painting and lining and stuff for me, but like the American parts I did by myself.
He's really gotten good at it.
So hang on, let me just get in the phone. I did that Joe though. I redid Joe's whole front and then just get in the frame. So pretty much the blamp, the whistle, the cow catcher, them couplers. I love them. So knuckle coupler on the back. That's like a whole thing of
How did you
itself.
put that on? How did you do that?
So pretty much it's super glued. So if you look, I kind of like cut into his buffer beams just so I could fit that piece in, and then it's just super glued. And then his front one is like a cut off one. I had a busted one, so I just cut it and then just glue it on the front. Same with I forget where the cow catcher came from, honestly. This whistle, actually, he's had two whistles now. I had one from my one of my Spectrum engines, but I gave that to Joe. So I got one off my where is it? It's old Bachman Northern Pacific right here. That's this thing.
Looks like you got Shapeway faces.
I was thinking about Shapeway, but they take too long and
Shapeway faces, I just don't like the
Shapeway
plastic on.
faces, yeah. No, this is one of Noah's face or LBSC 70s faces.
His faces are good.
I know. I love this. This is like one of my favorite faces to have. That I have. That's what
I've been getting a lot of good advices from the modelers. That's what I've been getting since I'm trying to do a lot of faces. I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
Oh, and in case any viewers are interested, I do take commissions in.
Ooh.
This is a commission project, so if anybody's interested, doesn't matter what country you've shipped it from, just as long as you pay the shipping, I will work on your models. Commissions start baseline for wagons, basic weathering, $5. Light weathering for locomotives is 15, and anything else is to be determined. I do not solder locomotives. I do not weld. I do not have current opportunities to to solder anything together. I do not have a good enough soldering unit. But kits, I can build your kits and stuff just as long as they're easy enough to build without like too much glue or whatnot. Like basic weathering for cars, for wagons is $5, coaches is 8, and then light weathering on locomotives is 15. I can also paint for you. Painting begins at a baseline of $10 for wagons and progressively gets higher. The Black James. The original James. Yorkshire Black.
I got an LBSC Thomas.
I
See,
customized
the only Thomas and Friends character I've ever had is Gordon.
I have all the characters.
I don't. I've
I
never.
actually do not have Donald Douglas yet. I'm actually getting Bachman Ryan, but he's not coming out to the end of the year.
I'm not buying it. That's a little pricey. 130 for Bachman Ryan. I'm sorry. It better be a.
It's actually a
good model. It better be a pretty good model.
Picture Studio. It's actually 119.
It's 118. Still
Yes.
119. I paid just under 100 for this little guy, but then again, it's like 3 Bachman Thomas motors slapped together in a custom. And I don't even think it's an original Bachman Thomas motor. So even then, I would say I'm paying $100 for that. But I think what a stock standard Thomas is about 80.
Here's
Just
one of the
like
two new
stock
ones.
standard Bachman Thomas.
What's your studio? Look at this. See these?
Mm.
These are
Oh,
the
wow.
two new ones. A P1 and a Streamline K4.
Ooh, Katie, do you want me to go downstairs and grab one of Edward's coaches that I painted?
Sure.
Because you know those like really old Hornby teak coaches?
Yeah.
I painted them into
Sam
Edward's
Strange did
coaches.
that. I think I've seen from Sam Strange videos.
Yeah, like the really old like '99 versions of them.
Yes, go for it.
All right, I'll be right back. You guys entertain them. Don't do anything stupid, racist stuff.
Okay.
The normal
Yeah,
stuff.
guys, I'm gonna paint Joe white. Yeah, let me get my candle spray paint out real quick. Let me just there paint him white. Oh, cool now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God, this is O gauge. Damn it.
And we're back. All right. So here is Edward's coach.
Oh, wow.
And it's the back coach because the easiest one to grab. But I gave it the white rims, the tail lamp, everything, painted it. Yeah, it's pretty easy, but whatever. Granted, this one looks like shit, but whatever. Because it's hand painted instead of the spray painted ones I have going on. But yeah, it's the only one that's done so far.
I did redo my Joe, like the complete front of it.
I saw you gave Joe like a little hat.
You mean a little hat? Oh, a little cap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sun visor. That's the correct term for it. Murdoch, you're such a fucking idiot.
I gave him stairs too.
Correct stuff.
And I moved his buffer beam up a bit, so he's actually like squashed, like how his basis is.
Yeah.
Bachman.
You know Bachman's making new variants of those, right? With actual like prototypical.
Bro, they better be. I'll be the first one to buy one.
Well, look it up. They've already got them in production.
Good.
Like with all the different variants of tenders and everything. And you're still looking for Lehigh Valley coaches.
Nope. I've got a good bit. If I find some, I find some. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah.
I got about 3 now, which is honestly probably enough for an 060.
Yeah.
Or Joe's size.
Yeah, that's a good size.
Yeah. What else did I redo? Oh, I redid his little number thing on top of him, so now it's smaller.
Yep.
What else did I redo him? I redid his whistle, of course.
Yeah, I heard that much.
Yeah, that whistle.
That looks like a Nathan Step Top 6 chime.
Mm-hmm. I came off the whatever consolidation we call it. The consolidation I have.
Alright.
Fell off of it, but instead of just super gluing it back on, I kind of just gave it to Joe. It's like, yeah. But yeah.
I know what face you could use for that guy.
What?
You could use Neville's face.
True.
Go to the I forget. Oh, fuck, you're just talking about who makes the faces again? On Twitter.
forget
Not austerity.
There's a lot of people on Twitter that do faces.
Yeah. Go to one of the guys that makes the faces and just ask for a Neville one. That would fit perfectly.
Yeah, it would.
Because Neville was kind of just the ugly duckling.
Mhm.
And I think that face would fit the characteristic of an American 280 consolidation pretty damn well.
I think it would.
I think I'm buying another 280, so I might just, wait around to do that for another one. Because I know I want to get another one of these anyway. Just because.
Yeah,
Funny goofy.
I had a 280, but then I sold it to Dirty Dan Strings because he was doing a whole Reading consolidation thing.
Mhm.
So I just kind of sold it to him along with a Bachman nephew that I think I had. But let's see if I can share a video file with you guys of the open house today.
I know I want to buy. I also want to get a Russian decapod. That's another one I'm looking again.
Don't get a Bachman Russian decapod.
Why they're junk?
They have a tendency to crack the frames in shipping now because Bachman's quality control is shit. I know 3 different people that have had.
Just buy one off eBay.
I know like 3 different people that have bought them from the factory from Bachman, and their frames have cracked during shipping.
So just buy one off eBay, pretty much. Or
go with the really expensive option of brass.
I was thinking about getting a brass 060. That's funny you should say that.
Don't go with the brass 060. Go with the Walther's Proto 2000 variants. They come with decent sound.
That's the thing. I wanted to, but I just can't find one.
You
like
can't.
For decently priced one.
Wow.
I'm willing to pay a little bit like more than expected, but like same time I kind of want like a good deal.
You could check with Train Room.
Well, like you said, I don't know. I'm gonna wait. I might wait around for Bachman to make the new variant of it. Buy it, see how it is.
I believe you guys would be able to see the video pop up on the screen shortly.
Yo, where's Lego Tech at?
I think he's doing something.
Oh, you know what? I did a war. Oh yeah, I've seen these. I think on your Instagram.
So I was trying to. Hey Gus, what's up? Yeah, no, that was kind of just it for today. That's not a Berkshire.
No, the nickel plate.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty cool.
I bought it on eBay. It's a BLI Paragon 2. Some guy painted it or something.
Wait, you put it on eBay?
Well, he put it on eBay.
Roll
I got it off
$7.
eBay for like 180.
Yo,
No.
My
the thing's on
T1.
eBay by the.
My
That thing
T1,
is on.
the Broadway. That was like a lot of money. It was really expensive. It was off a website called Model Train Stuff.
No, I bought mine directly from the factory for $635.
I was like, the one I bought was like $335.
Well, for some reason, the Pennsylvania T1s are a lot more expensive because you have two different sets of cylinders that you have to synchronize with the chuffing smoke.
That's
Which-
the one I have.
That and because it's a P1. That's probably why they're so expensive.
P1.
Yeah,
And
we've
I
got.
also have a Streamline K4. Pennsylvania Streamline K4.
Yeah, I don't have a K4 yet, surprisingly enough.
Train World has
Although
them.
I was tempted today because I found something on eBay that I've been trying to find for a while instead of buying it from the factory. Red and Blue Mountain and Northern 425 for BLI.
Ooh.
I was tempted. I was so tempted
Red
to
and Blue
buy it.
Mountain?
Yeah.
That's the one I have.
The 425. You have the T1.
Oh yeah, the T1.
Yeah, the 425 is specific, but I found one on eBay for like $205 or something like that. But I don't have the money currently, so I kind of just pass it up. But I was like, it'd be really nice because the gentleman that works at the club, he owns the locomotive and doesn't have a model of it for some reason. It's just weird.
Yo, HO, you got any recommendations for a shark unit? Like what brand I should buy?
Shark nose.
Shark nose, yeah.
With my experience, the Broadway Limited ones are nice.
Mhm.
The Bachman ones are nice too, but the Bachman ones have issues. Because we bought a set of the 3 Baldwin demonstrator units, like an ABA set, and they didn't want to run together. We had to literally swap the board out, like flip it around for them to want to run correctly.
That's ridiculous.
But the Broadway Limited ones, the sound quality is so nice on them.
Alright.
And unfortunately, MTH never made one that I'm aware of, so you can't get them from MTH.
Aren't the MTH locomotives expensive?
They're expensive, but
they're worth it, pretty much.
Well, they're worth it if you want to kind of swap out DCC and decoders and stuff. Because they don't really like certain controller types. So most people kind of try to stay away from the MTH ones if they have like giant club layouts. But yeah.
Hi, what did I miss? Oh, Ryan and Katie are here.
Yep.
What's up, Edward?
I guess Ryan is wondering what happened to Discord server. Oh,
Breck, look here. Breck.
I had a dog in here a couple minutes ago. So.
Come here, Breck. This is not my dog. It's my sister's dog.
But yes,
I didn't think he even had a dog, HO.
Brian, I don't know if you heard the news, but I kind of killed the streamer boys, and now everybody's pissed. But oh well.
Why? What happened?
I don't know.
Tech, you can go right ahead and explain it. You got called a racist.
What?
Yeah,
that's not very nice to say that.
All right. Well, you know Train Fan, the dude that lives down in Mexico, whose his real name I don't remember.
We don't know his real name.
Yeah,
he just loved the New York Central Niagaras, we'll just say.
He was he was like demeaning and belittling like 2 or 3 of like the younger, newer guys because of their skill level, and they didn't know how to be proper because this guy somehow is a moderator in
Luke Triton Discord server, a YouTuber with 3K subs. But one of the people he was belittling was Tank Nerd, and one of those people he belittled also was talking mad shit behind my back.
You know what? I don't like when people do that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
anyway.
So Tech tried to neutralize the situation by just blocking him and taking him out of the server. Yeah, no, that didn't work. He got called a racist and got his power removed for 48 hours. So
Yep.
then I wake up in the morning, realize that he's handed his power off to me, and I realize when I read through my command list and what I can do, permanent or temporary owner of the server, I'm like, I have the power to do it now. Fuck it, I'm doing it. So I slowly start deleting every single chat group in front of them, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm just like, fuck you. You ruined us. You ruined the original Streamer Boys. For fuck's sake, Battle has severe mental depression now because of it. That's why he's been gone for so long. He's been dealing with a severe case of fucking depression.
Oh.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This wasn't even the first bad thing Train Pan did. The first time we met, his profile picture looked more like a Union Pacific FEF class. So I said, oh, is it Union Pacific 844? He said, don't you fucking dare. I will kill you. It is a motherfucking Niagara. Get that wrong again. I will slit your throat. Really nice way to introduce yourself with a death threat.
Yep.
So he started out really nice.
Yeah.
And he's done a lot of other negative stuff, but
he's absolutely ruined.
As much as I do agree with what HO is go on.
He's absolutely ruined the Streamer Boys because he wants us to stream 2 times a fucking day. I don't have time to do that. You're running astray here, pal. If you want to do that, by all means, do that and ruin yourself. I've already been down that road. I don't need to be down it again.
Yeah. You don't need to do one in the morning and in the afternoon. It wears everyone out, and that was one of the other reasons no one joins the streams anymore.
Nobody wants to do this bullshit arguing either.
Yeah, and it's sadly not going to stop. I think it's kind of over for the group because what do you know?
More drama.
I mean, I've made everybody hate me, and I'm honestly proud of it.
I mean, I commemorate what you've done at this point. I was really thinking.
I want to tell you something. My father told me this. If you don't have people that hate you, you're not doing anything right. You have to have people that hate you to do something right.
What if people don't want to hate you though? Like, me.
What if everyone hates you?
If you have somebody that hates you, you're doing something right. Look at all the famous people, the successful people. They all have people that hate them.
You're right.
So Train got right. My kid.
The people that are assholes, the people that aren't successful, the people that like modern day generation people, like the TikTokers, everything like that. Yes, they have haters too, but not for the same reason. They're not successful.
Right.
They have haters
because they want to hate them.
They have reasons because they're doing all this racist and inappropriate bullshit.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah, but
people will do anything for 5 minutes of fame at this point.
Yeah, but the group that was going against, that was actually kind of the main guy that pushed me to do this was Scott the 3F. Or to originally push him and kind of just get the ball rolling.
Because apparently I talked to him and Niagara was fucking with him too.
Yo, yeah. Scott, me and Scott need to have a little talk.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, he put on his YouTube story. He's like, "Oh, what does this mean?" Because Minecraft hit 1 trillion views or whatever. And goddamn, my fucking glasses are busted. Yeah, he said, "What does this mean?" And I kind of offended me a little bit.
Listen,
you kind of went a little bit too hard on him.
No, I didn't even say anything to him yet. I was going to, but
I told him what it meant. He just was very uneducated. He didn't want to assume something.
What, the Minecraft 3 trillion or whatever thing?
Yeah, 1 trillion views or whatever.
What was he confused about that?
I don't get how he was
confused of what it meant.
Oh, it just meant that like a whole bunch of Minecraft videos got like a total of 3 trillion views, which
I don't know
It's
what.
the first time any subject has gotten that many views in
I know.
history.
And Minecraft of all things, of all the games that gets
That just proves that two guys can make a really fucking good game.
exactly.
Yep.
And
In my personal opinion, I don't think Minecraft's ever gonna.
If the game has enough replayability, it's gonna be big like that.
I don't think Minecraft's ever gonna die. I think it's gonna last.
You know what? The lovely thing? I created a new immersive railroading server, and you can really just look up on the Minecraft wiki seeds for winter, like full winter worlds. Like it's just like a regular, like everyday world, but it's winter
for the entire world.
So you can make use of the immersive railroading snowplow, which actually like plows snow. I'm like, you can do this. So I type in one of the seeds that's just like a Minecraft world that's just winter, like it's just a full winter place. And I'm like, this is so much fucking fun.
We need to make it a server so we can do it with multiple people.
Yeah, like it's awesome what you can do with that game.
I'm thinking, so you know how Fluffery says he has his own server? Oh, he made the new Streamer Boys?
He has plenty of servers, trust me.
Yeah, well, he can make a Minecraft server with that, I think.
No, we don't get him involved with Minecraft immersive railroading. He isn't into the whole train thing. You know that. He's just here because, well,
he's here.
He doesn't really have that many people to talk to.
Actually, it's because most of, you know how you guys got kicked out of the Streamer Boys because everyone's a snowflake in your words?
Yeah.
Oh
well. They can suck a sandpaper dick.
Sandpaper dick?
Well,
from Dollar Tree?
Involuntarily. We'll shove it down their throat.
Yeah, I couldn't find sandpaper at Dollar Tree. I'm kind of upset about it.
I don't have the files because I accidentally deleted them because I had to delete them off the old computer. But Fluffery made some very racist stuff towards German Gamer, Kix, Milky Man, and all his IRL friends.
Alright, Tech, what do you expect when you get a man who had to get taken out of his country because they were in the middle of a war? His family moved him to America. Of course he's going to have negative feelings about those countries in particular, and he's not going to care. I mean,
I don't have a problem with Fluffery being like this because at least he's bringing up good points.
Yes, exactly.
Like
none of the others see that.
Yeah, they see it as an offense because I don't care if people get mad at me for this, but how is it so hard to figure out what your gender is in high school? Like you're.
No, don't even get me started on that.
Excuse me,
you're at
we're
least.
not gonna go down this deep.
Oh, Battle's here.
I'm gonna end that.
For the first time in ages, Battle's here.
First time in ages, Battle 604 you?
Yay! Let's see if he can get
Battle,
on.
I'm sending you the link.
Oh, it's in the chat.
No, it's not in the private.
That still exists for some reason. Anyway,
no, in the Streamer Boys chat.
He doesn't check that chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna spray paint this black, and I'm gonna put on the front. I'm gonna put
I'm gonna be right back shortly.
W on it.
Went to the train museum today. And look at that.
I don't know. HO, you think I should just go on to Bachman's part department and buy a new one of these shells, or should I just spray paint this one and do it myself?
You can. I think you can. I don't know.
I know you can.
I don't know if you want to pay $30 for a shell.
Yeah, I know there's an NW one. There's a Norfolk and Western one on there.
Ooh.
But I might buy it just because I hate this Virginian shell and I want it to go away.
I've got my Canadian Pacific Fairbank Morris H16 sitting downstairs in the cabinet.
Huh.
It's a really nice paint scheme.
What paint do you use?
Oh no, I don't. It's from the factory. It's a Canadian Pacific Fairbank Morris H16.
No. What paint do you use?
Like for my painting stuff?
Yeah. Use
The
tester.
little tiny square
What's
testers
good?
bottles.
Wait a second. I have those too.
Yeah, alright, you see this drawer right here?
Yeah.
That's just full of it. That's where I store that, my paint thinner, and just extra stuff. That's where X-Acto knives, painting, and supplies are just generally stored. Don't tell me that's unboxed.
That's inboxed.
I know somebody that would pay you like $100 for that.
I know. I think, as far as I know, this is not new. I think it's new in box. It's just the box looks worse for wear.
I
But
don't think they
I
care.
haven't even opened it to see if it runs yet. So
Don't.
yeah, no.
If you do that, you'll take like $25 off its worth.
Yeah, no, I have something else too that's mint. It has like dropped like 10 things. Actually, I mean, this isn't mint. Oh well.
Alright, Battle, we're gonna
No, I've
give
got
you
this too.
5 minutes.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I've got that too.
I see it too.
Model power Monon units.
Like that, like weird gold color. I wouldn't mind selling these.
Wait, those are the
The Elko.
those are the Alco demonstrator units.
Where did you get those?
I bought them off Facebook Marketplace. I mostly bought the lot. I forget what I bought the lot. I know what I bought the lot for. Well, one, I bought it for parts so I could fix my Pacific, but it kind of just turned into that. So.
Is that a River Rossi Pacific?
No, it's a
Box.
mix. I think it's a River Ross Pacific. I bought the lot for this thing.
You son of a bitch.
Trying.
Oh
This
my
is
goodness.
replacing my F unit, by the way.
You Northern Pacific F units?
Yeah, I might be selling those actually.
Why?
One, they don't really, fit in with everything, and two, I kind of just want to buy either some Penzi ones
Alright.
or
What brand are they? Atherns again?
they're Athens.
Alright, hold on, I'll show you something.
I know Athearn has like newer ones, so two.
I've been doing some one-off with Athearn shells.
Mhm.
A Rio Grande one that I've been trying to sell.
What happened to that one?
Oh, nothing
Wow.
happened to it. It's just a
That's
Rio
n-
Grande one that I decided to put.
Wow, I actually kind of like.
Granted,
this.
it doesn't have the detail on the back on the bottom, but
That actually looks really nice. Damn.
granted, it goes from a double stripe to a single stripe. It's not the cleanest looking thing, but it's
I think
all.
it looks pretty clean for, being a customly painted.
The fans on the top, the striping has been taken to the top. So, I mean, if you want it, it's yours. I don't have a B unit yet, though, to paint with.
Nah, I'm good.
But these are probably going to get redone soon because the paint is just falling off.
I love this cutscene.
And I have been reading the Bibles recently. I have been reading my Bibles a lot recently.
Okay.
We've got the International Westinghouse Air Brake Handbook, and we've got Constitution and Bylaws of the Grand International Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineers, 1962. I've been reading those a lot recently.
Particular reason, or just because?
Well, I have them. Why not read them?
Oh, sure.
They're like the holy Bibles of railroad enthusiasts. And some guy just donated like a fuck ton of railroad books. Like, we've got stock shares of the Pennsylvania Railroad just sitting at the club.
My shelf is a fucking mess. We going for a car ride, kids?
Oh, yay!
Ooh, Dash 9s?
Dash 9s, Sands, and Scuffing, and then the
The 282. Where's that the Texas type?
Hmm?
Is that the 210-4? That's a 210-4. That's
Yep.
a Texas chugger.
Oh, wow.
Bachman one. That's absolute dog crap.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice model, all, but it just doesn't want to,
Work
run properly.
properly.
Yeah. Here's an N2 without its. Here's an N2 without its buffers.
You've got an N2?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I snagged the buffers off of it.
Why?
Oh, you have Ryan's face on it.
This thing.
Oh my god, dude, you could have really just bought brass sprung buffers.
I was thinking of
For
doing
like
that,
$2.
but I couldn't find. No, because I couldn't find any. That's the problem. I wanted to do that.
Dumbass, you're talking to like a British dude right here who's got plenty of parts.
Bro, you weren't really active when I was working on Funny American Thomas, so.
If you had messaged me or something, I would have
I mean, I
answered.
could. You know what I could do? I could just buy brass buffers for this thing. No, but the thing is, this thing's just gonna sit in a gaming PC once I get one. I'm just gonna put it in there.
You're gonna melt the damn thing.
No, I'm not.
He's not. I don't think so.
I've already had someone test it, and it didn't do anything to the model.
All right, well, whatever.
I'll literally get like a little piece of track, and I'll put Brian on it.
You should super glue it upside down.
Why would you want to do that?
So what you're saying is like,
Yes.
yo, no, I'm gonna put some spider legs on it. It's gonna be called so they're called. I'm making a new series. It's gonna be called the Terrors of Hardwick, and Ryan's is just gonna be a fucking spider beast. It's gonna be like Spider-Man.
Oh, it's like that Scary Thomas video on YouTube.
If you need voicing, you're looking at the right guy.
Great, Jupiter. That's Jupiter.
Yeah, I put a cold
Yes,
I put a realistic log load. Get crap.
That's the Jupiter. I have that.
Realistic
I have
log
that
load.
Jupiter.
Realistic log load be like.
Yeah, that's not a realistic log load, dumbass.
Wow. Thanks. That's better than
That would have to be chopped.
No, it's better than
It would have to be chopped up properly.
Huh?
Okay.
Boo hoo. Better than what Bachman had on it. The big
Oh shit.
It's whatever Bachman had in it.
I just want to say
I'm
that.
surprised Bachman didn't just
Jupiter
make
that you
it.
did.
I know. I don't know
Good.
why doesn't Bachman just make weighted log pieces? Just put that in the back of it. That'd probably be too hard for them. All right, here's Felix. Brass top. Oh my god.
I forget which one is that name.
Felix.
So that's Felix.
Yeah.
Tiny fuck. bent his funnel.
No, his funnel's big now. It's supposed to be like that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Why?
It's intentionally supposed to be slanted. I don't know. It's intentionally supposed to be like that, though.
I've never seen one of those like that before.
Yeah, because it's a one of a kind. You
Does
know what I got the
smoke
funnel?
in
You
it
want
by
to know what I got the
chance?
funnel off of too?
Is that a smoke unit in there in Felix by any
Is there a
chance?
smoke unit in it? No.
Okay.
It's
I don't-
a lifelike. It's a lifelike.
Yeah, I know it's a lifelike
The
before.
It's a River Rossi funnel.
Whatever.
Yep. I mean I like it. It's unique. Sands Mark 1.
That's an Alco.
Yep, I know.
Yeah.
And now Sans is an EMD.
Yeah. And that's why I said Mark 1. Well, actually, it's Spid Mark 2. Here's Sans Mark 3, baby.
The little those ones there.
He just became a switcher.
A switcher. I'm sorry.
He became a S&W switcher.
He became American Mavis.
Yep. I even gave him a cap, like the rest.
So, how many times has Sans died and then been rebuilt?
About.
Because he's gone progressively smaller.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by just grabs all the sand. Just grabs every Sans variant. What are you talking about?
Dumbass, your camera's over to the left too far.
I don't think he's become smaller. I just think he's.
Yes, it's become. How many times has he cut his face?
Well, this is the thing, though. I wanted to make this Sans, but I printed the faces too small, and I'm too fucking lazy to print some new ones that are actually the right size. So Sans a S&W switcher. Like if I really want to, if I stop being lazy, I can always just print more faces for Sans, and he'll be like a he'll be.
Well, you could always just have the Sans twins too.
True. That'd be hilarious.
Ooh, Elko, you're here. Do you want the link? Or are you pissed at me too? If you are, fuck off.
Tripod stand go high. Oh my god. Oh my god. So how's your relationship life going? HO. Shit.
It's a fucking joke.
You know my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, no. It's a joke.
Yo, imagine your girlfriend making you a beanie. Couldn't be me.
How the fuck did you pull one, you son of a bitch?
What?
You have a girlfriend?
Yes, sir. What? You didn't fucking. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fuck you.
Shit, I forgot to tell you about this shit.
How long?
4 months now.
Good for you.
They started dating in back in like end of summer.
Fuck you.
Around the end of summer.
Good job.
Yeah, no.
You sly son of a bitch.
Yo, just in time for homecoming too. So I had a homecoming date.
Nah.
Yeah, I had a homecoming.
I am not gonna be the only streamer boy that is single for Christmas. I will do it somehow.
I spent $20. Yeah, you want to know something funny? My girlfriend spent $12 on me. I spent about 20 on her. So.
Dumbass, do you realize how much money I've spent on girls that I've never dated? I've spent a good $200 or $250 on girls that I've not dated.
Respectful. I mean, then again, she made me. She's made me cookies. She made me the beanie.
You son of a bitch.
I just get free cookies pretty much.
What do you provide for her then? Tender love?
What?
Do you take her to the secret switching studios chamber?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Do you do a little bit of knuckle coupler busting?
I don't know.
That was fucking clean. How the fuck?
Chair. Office chair.
We do a little bit of busting the couplers.
Yo, but like this beanie, I've been wearing it for like a good 3 weeks now. Or no, about 2 weeks now.
Shut the fuck up,
Why?
alright? We get it. Alright? We understand.
I'm
What
gonna see her
happened?
tomorrow too, which is hilarious. I'm gonna be like, this is your fault. This is your fault.
Alright, well, if you ever want, just get her on the stream sometime. I need to talk to her then.
Kim at it. Oh my god, that's sad! Oh my god, that's sad! Controversial opinion. Sans is one of the most recognizable characters in my series.
Ooh, excuse me. Holy shit.
Yo, H.O.S, are they redoing? I guess I'm assuming they're gonna redo the Smoky Mountain Express 060 or no?
Smoky Mountain Express?
Yeah, what Joe used to be. Remember, he used to be in Bachman 060. I think it was like a Smoky Mountain Express, something like that.
Was that the green one?
Yeah. There. Well, I surprisingly still have his body. A little worse for wear, but yeah, the Smoky Mountain.
I would assume they're redoing that as well then, but I don't know.
I mean,
I had a Southern that was just
then.
like
If they're
that.
redoing this, then I might buy that.
I took that apart.
Although I think they're gonna be like $150, $200 because they're gonna be PCC sound equipped.
Okay, bet.
But at the same
I'm
time,
still gonna order one.
dude, they're probably not even gonna have copper bearings from Bachman.
Yeah. I mean, Sam Train's probably gonna buy it and be like, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever!"
Yes, because he's gonna buy it from Train World and they're gonna sell it for like $78.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go on Train Road and buy it for that.
Yeah, he's gonna buy it and think it's the best fucking bargain in the world, like the Pennsylvania, like the PRR GG1.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really
No,
know
I wish I got
expensive
that.
that is
I
in
wish
US
I had
dollars?
that in my possession. That GG1. I wish I had that in possession. I wish I knew about that.
Do you realize how expensive those Bachman locos are? Or
Oh,
any
you know what else I got?
locos are
I know.
for us?
I'm getting a Spectrum 060, like a saddle tank, the saddle dock tank. I'm getting one of those for Christmas.
I bought myself a GWR 14XX with auto coaches
Ooh, that's nice.
with DCC.
I got a Boxer
Shipping.
Thomas.
Holy crap, the shipping just kills you.
Here, HO, instead of buying an Edward to Americanize, I bought a fucking LBSC Thomas.
You didn't buy the brown Thomas, did you?
The Tidmouth Sheds or whatever.
Oh, you bought the green one.
No, green LBSC Thomas, yeah.
The one that came out last year.
Oh, I was thinking you bought the brown Hornby one.
No.
They don't. I think those are sold out now.
They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
exist no more.
Hornby quit their Thomas range back in 2018, I think.
2019, yeah.
Now they're
That's
all
for
on eBay. People are selling on eBay.
I found an Edward going for like $800.
What?
Yo, but no, instead of buying a Bachman Edward Americanized, I bought a LBSC Thomas. So
Yeah, I found like a Hornby Edward. Like the first run one going for like 850.
sheesh.
Was it on eBay?
Yeah.
That's
Don't
expensive.
don't
Yeah,
even
that's a
get
little
me
pricey.
started on the fucking Henrys. They're just too expensive.
Tell me about it. People are overpricing them because they're rare.
Dude, the fucking Olivers. I wanted one, and they're over 500.
That is too much.
I've got too many long engines.
And don't even get me started on the Hornby Stephanie. 1,000 plus for those sometimes, I think.
More than 1,000. I think isn't there one on eBay right now going for like 800?
Something wild like that, yeah.
It's like 800, 600. I forget the exact price for it.
But it's the fact that people just pay that much for the old, like, 2010 quality.
Mm-hmm.
Not even 2010. Probably, you think you're like designed back in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Oh well.
The old slow coach. I found an old slow coach going for like 110. That doesn't even count the shipping yet. It's just annoying.
Yeah, so I'm getting a saddle for Christmas. So Emma might become a saddle tank. Just putting that out there.
You could give her a boyfriend.
Oh my god.
You could name it. You should give.
You forgot? Did you forget? Did you forget the whole relationship thing between?
Dude, I don't remember the last time I watched one of your fucking videos.
I haven't really said I haven't really just gone out and said it yet. Like especially in the newer videos, I haven't really gone out and say, "Oh, these two are fucking dating." I haven't really said it yet, so I don't blame you.
Damn, she must like the big, powerful ones.
Yo, they're literally almost about the same size.
Isn't she the one that's missing an eye too?
Yeah.
How the fuck did that even happen?
Nazi, just kidding.
Battle 604, homie, what's up?
Hello. It's Battle 604,
I have
What's up?
He's not dead. Holy shit.
Battle.
I'm
I'm
still
still
breathing.
for you.
What?
So, if you were if you didn't know about the whole Joe and Emma thing, if you watch like my newer videos, would you be able to tell that they're dating?
No.
I think Battle kind of forgot the whole relationship thing.
Dude, I didn't even know.
I got a thing. I got me a thing today.
Western Maryland 280, nice job.
I mean, I never flat out said it, so like it kind of makes sense, but you know, I should probably make that more apparent.
Dude, you should do an episode where she just steals his tender for fun.
For the shits and giggles. Yo,
Yeah.
I gotta make a water tender. That'd be a good video idea.
No, just do an episode where she just gets jealous of the fact that he has a tender and she doesn't, and she just steals it.
Well, I could do that, or I wait around, make a water tender, and then you know. Oh no, that wouldn't make sense then.
Yeah,
It makes sense if I still had the piece that made her an oil burner, maybe, but I kind of lost it, so.
It's like she's stealing his hoodies. But this time, that hoodie's just really fucking important.
Yeah. You see the crown piece on the tender is. Don't worry, Joe is cannot. I don't know if you remember this, but remember how Joe used to have like 2 tenders? Remember how I gave him 2 tenders? I scrapped his slope one.
Yeah, I think vaguely.
Yeah. This thing's kind of done, so I'm gonna make a new one.
You could pull a J&L with Emma.
What do you mean?
The J&L narrow gauge, the Youngstown Steel Heritage. It's an 040 Porter, but they gave it a tender.
That's what I was kind of thinking about doing with this, actually. I was kind of thinking about just fixing it up. Because it has knuckle coupler access.
Yeah, that's what they did. They just use a slope back tender with theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they recently just got a new tender, though.
Holy shit, your voice changed.
Well, there you go. I could just say they sold it to my railroad. There you go.
Dude, how have you been? Because I know mentally, you and I, we've been pretty fucked.
Yeah. So, I don't know how to really describe that, but right now I'm just...
So how pissed are you at me right now?
For what?
Deleting the whole fucking Discord.
Well, the only thing I can really say is that I cannot physically give a shit anymore. I've run out of shits to give. I ran out of shits to give a while back. So it is what it is.
I was fucking tired of him just picking on the younger ones.
Are you talking about minors?
No, not minors. This kid's not over 18. He's just picking on the new younger streamer boys. He's picking on like the newer ones, but I was fucking tired of hearing it. Because
I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. He just thinks he's all high and mighty. It's annoying. Every single stream that I would join on with him, I'd leave because he would start arguing with Tech.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is I gotta get a new voice actor for Sans now?
Well, if you want. I'm not saying you have to, but you definitely want somebody that's like mid-voice range.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've only used them once so far for a video, and it was Sans' Nightmare.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to like restart the series, I'm pretty
much doing that. Pretty much 2022 is pretty much that. Because I'm debating on making Emma a dock saddle. Sans is becoming a S&W switcher, maybe.
I think the SW
Joe's completely overhauled.
I think the SW switcher, like American Mavis style, fits Sans.
Sans is, I was gonna say, when I said this is and plus the whole series is supposed to take place on a like short line type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like Strasbourg-ish. I would say.
But yeah, if you want voice actors, I don't think I'd have an issue with it. Katie wouldn't have. I don't know about Katie, but Katie, would you have an issue being one of his voice actors or no?
I've done a few redubs with some other followers.
I know. Well, I mean, all of my voice it's really between, I think it's Sans and then Felix. Felix really doesn't have like a concrete voice. He's never really had a concrete voice actor.
Well, I could do Felix, no issue. I could be the tiny one that wants to do big things easily.
Exactly, but he has Sans' attitude.
If you want me to do one, I can do one.
Battle, you would be pretty. Battle, you would be pretty damn good for Sans.
I'm already the voice actor for the other character on the railroad, the Consolidation.
Oh.
Yeah, but the Consolidation's a fucking one-off. This Consolidation is not a part of the...
I could do Felix. But, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to change his face.
What do you mean?
That face is too young for the voice I'm gonna be doing.
I was thinking about giving them a beard. I was thinking about giving some of them a beard. That's straight.
No, that That would piss off a bunch of people.
Do I look like I give a shit? No.
You've already given one of them a slash across their face, and one of them's missing an eye.
Just gives. I'm gonna give. I was thinking about adding a beard on the too, but genuinely, I was thinking about doing that. That or Sans.
All right, if you're gonna give a loco a beard, give it to a 440.
Get to a 440.
But this is what I've
What
been
about
doing
Sans though? Sans is a
Drawing.
flicker.
Or give it to like a 10-year-old. Holy shit, Battle.
Battle.
What
How the
the
fuck
fuck?
is the snow line thing coming along?
The what?
The snow thing.
Dude, you drew that?
Yes.
The snow line thing. Remember
The snow line.
the fucking thing I voiced for?
Oh, that's doing. It's still in the works. You know that's coming out around Christmas.
Shit. So what do you have to finish on? Are you just filming now, pretty much?
I mean, I'm just waiting to have enough time to finish up my own lines and make sure the script's already done.
Yeah, actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea though for M to have a slope. No, wait. Why does the actual engine have a slope tender for the actual tank engine?
Wait, what?
The tank engine that has a slope tender or had a slope tender.
My tank never had a slow.
What, the narrow gauge ones?
Yeah.
They just wanted somewhere where the crew could stand. Because the cab is really cramped and really short, so they just wanted somewhere where the crew could stand if they wanted to.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. So I'm gonna head out. So I'll see you guys later. All right. I'm gonna head out.
All right. Have a nice night, Candy.
All right. See you guys.
This is Leo.
I kind of dig that idea though, Emma, with a slope tender. It could just be like a one-off thing if she's doing if she's doing a run.
Good.
Actually,
is that the 113?
No, it's the 3-4. I think it's the 344.
As in the 060.
Yeah, it's the Nickel Road one.
Oh, okay.
That Ryan's character. I was bored.
Yep. Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I'm tired.
So, Battle, I don't know if you remember, if you were here when I said it, but I've been doing commissions now, and this is one of my latest commissions, is weathering a Bachmann box fan. So this is what I was doing at the beginning of the stream tonight. So, but yeah, I mean it's been. This is fun.
It sounds fun.
Oh yeah. I have been painting Edward's coaches and this kind of crap too. It's really, you have no clue what you're doing. It is just completely random, and I love it.
So wait a minute. So we can all agree that we just don't give a shit about the streaming boys dying.
Well, the streamer boys haven't died completely. We created another Discord. We just got rid of the corruption.
Yep, and
we should do the same in real life.
We have.
No, I
just look up. I'm looking through a notebook right now, and I just look up and I see HO's face, and I actually got horrified. So because he just had a big grin on his face, and I was like,
"You want to see my face too?"
What?
Battle, you haven't seen my face in a long time.
It's been a year.
I haven't seen my face in a hot second. I don't think.
It's been a minute also.
It's been a hot second. Let me just fix my glasses.
Is that a big 6?
No, that's the 9000. But I mean that 9 looks like a fucking G because I cannot draw shit.
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry. I wasn't reading the words. I was just looking at the look of it. It looked like a big 6. My guy out here with the mustache. Fucking hell! I trim mine every week.
I just don't have facial hair.
Yeah,
I gotta trim my twice a week. No wonder you pulled a girl. Look at yourself. Holy shit!
What?
He's the fucking hot boy in the group. Look at him. Battle, you realize he's been dating some girl for like 4 fucking months, right?
Yeah, I know. He was kind of the only person I chatted to for a while.
Oh my god. I swear, if you can, get her on here one of these times. Big Papa needs to have a talk.
About what?
Is she playing with your coupler cut bar a little bit too much?
No.
Oh, that's a good thing. She's not messing up those engine cylinders, I hope. She's not giving you what Battle and I had.
Shut up.
What the fuck?
Just be quiet.
Good. As long as that 12-cylinder engine keeps going, you're good. Don't have to go to the maintenance shop for 4 or 5 months like Battle or I have.
Man, I'm just right now just trying to draw.
Battle POV. Battle doesn't. Battle. I'm not gonna say it.
POV, Battle and I are just shit talking about ourselves because this fucker's got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Had one for a while.
Dude, Battle.
She's the best thing that's happened to me this year.
That's wonderful for you. I'm actually proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
we're gonna keep making fun of you for it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to draw some characters
Won't be
because
the
I'm
first
bored
time.
and some person wanted it.
Like you trying like what do you mean by characters? Redesign yourself?
No. So I'm drawing. If you know Scott, right?
Oh yeah, I get.
I'm drawing Montana. Like he was telling me about like I hopped on a call with him because the Streamer Boys was catching fire, and so I poured gasoline on it, and I hopped on a call with him, and he was telling me about Montana. So I'm drawing Montana.
That's pretty fucking cool.
So I'm seeing where this gets me.
The fucks that I give for like the old Discord, 0. That shit.
I should be giving a fuck because I was the original.
Yes,
But
you
nope,
were. We all joined your fucking stream on New Year's.
Yep.
But I knew you no longer had any fucks to give because of the corruption. You were bored of it. You were going through shit. You didn't want to see it.
Yep. Too tired of it. I just want to draw train.
I'm tired of it. You're tired of it. We're all tired of it.
I completely get that. It's fine. Take a break if you want to.
I gotta keep this going. Well, shit, I just learned how to draw tanks. This is great.
Dude, just do me a favor and just don't give up. Seriously, don't.
I haven't yet.
Don't ever, like...
Battle, if I give up, then you can give up.
Dude, you just don't give up with life, trust me, please.
I haven't given up, and I don't have a plan to give up. Not yet, no how.
Battle, you're not gonna have a plan to give up unless I have a plan to give up.
None of you are gonna have a plan to give up unless I die.
Unless I die. That's gonna be the day.
Switcher, I don't think you realized it, but I had COVID 2 weeks.
Yeah, I seen that. How are you feeling, by the way?
Well, I went back to school on Thursday.
Did you lose your taste, or was it just...
Dude, do you realize with my job, I haven't been able to taste or smell things for months?
I
work at a paint shop. I'm constantly bending over paint thinners every day. I can't smell shit.
You can't
quite
smell
literally.
Shit. I would feel bad if you couldn't taste. I feel bad that you can't taste shit.
I can't taste anything. Dude,
I could live without my smell, but I cannot live without my taste.
I can't taste nearly anything anymore.
Yeah.
Like I can give myself the visualization of what the tastes are because I've tasted them before.
Yeah.
But I give myself the mental visualization and the mental like tasting of it because I've tasted it before. And plus the textures kind of help you with it. But I guess you could say in a way I still taste it, but it's not
really.
It's really not the same.
Mm.
But anyways, since it's just the 3 of us and we're going on 45 minutes, I'm gonna end the stream and the 3 of us can just sit backstage and talk. So thank you for you people that if you're still watching this.
Thank you for watching.
This is the Streamer Boys, or what is left of us. Have a nice Saturday.
Mm.